everybody, today I'm going to talk about some recent DVD and VHS pickups. Now if you need to hear Casino separating the bell, so I talk about physical media a lot on the channel, like I've done many videos on it, like why I still collect DVDs and CDs, and a couple of my VHS tapes in that VHS tape collection video. But I kind of want to talk about some of the pickups I've had in the last few months or so, and I kind of want to talk about it. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so the first one I kind of want to talk about is Frosty the Snowman. So now that's getting kind of closer to Christmas and it's just turned December as I'm recording this. I really like these old school Christmas movies. Now I haven't seen this one in a while. Like I have seen the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one more recently, but I've not seen this one in many years. So I think I'm gonna watch this and see how it holds up, because even though the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie has its charm, the stop motion animation is starting to get really dated. So I feel like this might be a little bit better because it's more like 2D, kind of like The Grinch. So yeah, I'm excited to see this. How long is it? Oh, it's only 48 minutes. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch this because I'm kind of getting into Christmas mood and stuff like that, so that'll be interesting. And the next one is a movie series that I really love. It's something that it's not originally from my country, but this is Wallace and Gromit and the Curse and the Rare Rabbit. So I loved this movie when I was younger. It was one of my favorite kind of animated movies that wasn't a Disney movie. And I've always loved Wallace and Gromit as well. It's kind of weird because I live in the Midwest and I don't even know how I even heard of Wallace and Gromit because it's mainly a UK thing. And yeah, so I am excited to see this again because I've not seen this in many years. And I swore that we owned this a long time ago, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, so the only thing is that it's a little annoying with some of these stickers that these people put on these cases, because I've been trying so much to get this off and I don't want to rip the actual cover itself. So maybe I'll put a hairdryer on it or something. I actually heard there's a new movie coming out about Wallace and Gromit, and I think it's called Vengeance Most Foul or something like that. And rest in peace to Peter Salas, the voice of Wallace that died a few years ago. But the guy that they replaced him with is amazing. It literally sounds like Peter Salas in the original Wallace voice. It is insane how spot on it is.
I know you're doing this for my own good, but the fact is, I'm just crackers about cheese.
Well, go on, Chuck. Put him through his little paces. He's voice activated.
So yeah, I am excited for that film. I don't think it's getting a theatrical release, which kind of sucks, but I definitely want to see it. Because the fact that the Penguin character is back, and I heard that, I think he's from an older cartoon or an older version. But overall, I really, really want to see this again because I want to see if it still holds up. So this is a recent kind of pickup. This is the Scream movies 1 through 3 on DVD. So this is when I was trying to film my Black Friday video and it didn't work out because for circumstances when I tried to film in Walmart, they actually would not let me film, which kind of sucks. This is the Scream series, movies 1 through 3, and I've been really starting to get into horror movies recently. I used to never like horror movies, I always hated them. But now, I'm starting to gain a bit of a following with it, a tolerance. Because, when I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that really changed my mind. But I'm excited to kind of see these because, I really like these kind of meta and, kind of self-aware kind of type of horror movies. Actually, speaking of this Scream movie, so the actor of Tatum from the original Scream, Rose McGowan, is actually going to be at Comic-Con next year. And I might try to meet her or do a photo op with her. So stay tuned to that because I think so far she is going. So yeah, I actually really want to start seeing these horror movies. So yeah. And then the next movie I got was actually something that I got actually yesterday, I think, or maybe 2 days ago. I got Ghostbusters on DVD. So I got this where the quarters used to be nearby, where that arcade was. This was only $1, which is especially with an iconic title like Ghostbusters, this was only $1. I actually have not seen the movie Ghostbusters in a long time. I heard that some people say that it's probably the best one out of all of them. I did also see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire this year, and that one's okay. I think Afterlife was a little bit better. But yeah, so I might actually see this soon because I really think like a lot of those practical effects still kind of hold up for some of these movies. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this. I hope I like it as much as I want to. So, and then this is kind of funny. So, this is the same trip with the Frosty the Snowman DVD. I got the best of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. So, this is kind of a weird thing of the 90s. I remember growing up with it. I think it was on Netflix. It is just such a product of the time. Yeah, so like, I really want to see this again because I feel like it'll be kind of corny, but I just think it's kind of funny. It was just kind of a weird kind of title to find. So, yeah, so I think that's really cool. And then here is another Black Friday purchase. So, I mentioned in the update video about like the Black Friday video that I was going to do about a store called Entertainmart. And I went there because I needed to buy something for my sister. So I went to Entertainmart and actually I found the Friday the 13th 8 movie collection. So this is Friday the 13th all the way up until Jason Takes Manhattan. So I feel like Friday the 13th is one of the more formulaic ones. It's kind of the same movie over and over again where it's just like at a summer camp. Even though the later ones like Jason Goes to Hell and stuff is just completely weird and different. But like, I kind of like that it's kind of these movies in particular, because I know some of these are pretty bad, but I kind of want to binge all of them and see like which one's the best and which one's the worst. So yeah, so I got this for like $15, which like for a box set like this, that's actually not bad for 8 movies. Yeah, so I'm excited to see this. So, and then I have a couple of VHS pickups. So I only have 3, but these are the ones that are really significant that I've kind of picked up in the last month or so. So the first one I wanted to talk about is Secret of NIMH. So I mentioned this movie I think a while ago on my channel. This movie is really underrated. Actually, I think it is starting to get a little bit of a following. Like, it's mainly kind of adults that are like getting it a following. It feels like adults were kind of more drawn to this movie than kids were. But yeah, so this is The Secret of NIMH by Don Bluth. And I have not seen it in its entirety, but I've seen a few scenes. And like, I really want to watch it because like I've heard people say it's like one of the best anime movies ever. I really hope that's the case for me because I just know that a lot of people love this movie. Like, I really like some of this Don Bluth's older titles: An American Tail, Land Before Time, Secret of NIMH. Like, it just like, feels like the kind of earlier Don Bluth works were a lot better than the later ones. But yeah, I want to see this because I think this one's gonna be really good. Hopefully. I hope the hype is kind of worth it, so. And then this one, I got kind of recently, probably like 3 weeks ago. So I got Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. So when I saw this movie, like, I didn't think it was that terrible, or when I first saw it. I actually watched them in like prequel order, and like, so like 1 through 6, instead of 4 through 6, and then the prequels later. So yeah, so this movie, it's not very good. Now that I look back at it, like, some of the CGI is very dated. I mean, Jar Jar Binks doesn't look bad, and I don't actually hate Jar Jar Binks, not as much as other people do. It's the most boring Star Wars movie, in my opinion, out of all of them. It's all about peace treaties, trade negotiations, like, just boring stuff that we don't care about. I feel like people are kind of nostalgic about the prequels nowadays because Disney messed up the universe so much and messed up the movies. Mainly 8 and 9. Kind of want to rewatch this again to see if it's as bad as I remember it being, but yeah. And then the last one was kind of interesting. So, I got Shark Tale on VHS. So, I didn't know this was a thing, because like, I really thought that Shark Tale was only a DVD release, because like, this is a very late VHS release. I think, yeah, this is 2005. I didn't even know that VHS were still being sold around like 2005. But like, I really didn't think that in the terms of like mainstream movies that they didn't really release VHSs after like 2003. So yes, it's kind of interesting. I don't really like this movie that much, but it's kind of an oddball because of like how late this movie was released on VHS. Yeah, so there's that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am planning to do a couple more videos in the future that is kind of a little bit different, but I kind of want to talk about this today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.